Compton Ricc Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Crazy times we living in, y'all. Wild times. These are some wild times. I've been around for a long time, and I can honestly say these last few years since 2020 been off the chain. Off the chain. We had Sydney Store on No Jumper. Well, we ain't had nothing. Adam had Sydney Store on No Jumper. And it was crazy on that episode. They was acting a fool on there. I turn on the internet today and see that Sydney Store been hit with some charges.
So what are we talking about this morning that is so important that we got to stop and talk about it right now?
Well, apparently, Sydney Starr, it is allegedly being reported. Sydney Starr, who is an actress, model, transgender, that she was arrested.
Out of this world, the type of charges that you don't want. Now, we done seen Sydney Starr put some crazy charges on Chingy. I remember Chingy the rapper. Ruined his career. And now look what happened. What goes around comes around in this game. You don't know if this somebody setting you up in this game. Yeah, when you in this Hollywood game, you can get set up, you can get framed. Sydney Starr done something. She done got on somebody's radar. He done got on somebody's radar. Same thing with the rest of them. You wonder, man, listen, let me take y'all over here to what's going on. Let me stop talking. Let y'all see.
The charges in this story are disturbing, and I just want to say that before we get into it. Reality TV personality Sydney Starr is behind bars in Fulton County, facing severe felony charges involving a minor. Hapeville police arrested the model and television personality whose legal name is Sydney Favors on Sunday at the Embassy Suites on International Boulevard. Police say Favors is charged with under 16 and aggravated. Starr, known for her appearances on reality and drama series including Baddies and Empire, remains held in custody at the Fulton County Jail. Investigators confirmed that the case has now been handed over to the Fulton County District Attorney's Office for prosecution, and due to the victim's age, police say that no additional details will be released regarding the case at this time.
All right, stop there. Now, when you go against this community, they come after you. They come after you. Now, this is the thing. You wouldn't think that a person like this would stoop that low. You know, once they're in their own world, they kind of like stay in their own world. They really don't bother nobody if that, you know, that's straight, right? Unless you straight and you chasing behind that backside. Now, once it comes this low, it got this low. Man. You would hope somebody like this go to jail, right? But then you think like, man, they gonna have more fun in jail. You put them in the right cell, they gonna have some fun in jail. All right, let's get back to this.
So folks are obviously looking at a picture that a Fox 5 Atlanta viewer had sent to us from, it looks like, is this one from when she was arrested?
Yes, this is from her arrest on Sunday at the Embassy Suites. We were, one of our viewers sent us this picture and sent us a little bit about the investigation. And so we reached out to Hapeville police after that and got confirmation of her arrest.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV.
Oh, that man, he look like Big Meech. That look like Big Meech, man. Don't that look like Big Meech? That look like Big Meech, man. Wow. Cold game. That might be his sister brother.
UPTV, make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and when I seen this break into the news this morning, I really was gonna pass on this story right here because I didn't want to cover this dude at all with the foul stuff that they did to Chingy back in the day with the lies, messing up his career, his brand, and then the storyline just sticking to him and messing up his whole trajectory at that point in time, and then this dude not offering doing anything positive to the game at all, nothing productive or constructive, just running around for no reason. I said, I don't even want to cover this, but I said, you know what? Let's put some light on how.
Yeah, you got to put light on this, man. You got to put light on this, man. Yeah, put light on it. Light it up. Put light on it, man. I'm going to tell you why. Because now you got to be really careful. You don't supposed to trust nobody anyway. But a lot of times y'all let stuff slide, let stuff get by you. You know, some of y'all don't want to be biased, you know, but you got to light this situation up, man. You know, you got to light this situation up.
Once again, this dude lied on Chingy and who he actually is, a real confused dude. As these charges right here coming out, and they the worst of the worst. It says a reality television personality was arrested Sunday in Hateville on multiple felony charges related to an alleged involving a juvenile, police said. Officers with Hateville Police Department responded August 2nd to the Embassy Suites at 3450 International Boulevard, where the investigation led to the arrest of Sydney Favors, also known as Sydney Star. Favors was taken into custody and transported to the Fulton County Jail, authorities said. Favors was charged with teen.
Well, when he go to court, he gonna look like Santa Claus. that whole beard gonna grow out. Straight Santa Claus up in there. And what's his name? Eddie Winslow from Family Matters. Oh, man, yeah, you about to see what you was up in there digging up in, man, real soon.
Aggravated, according to court records. Police said no additional details will be released because the case involves the case has been referred to Fulton County District Attorney Office for prosecution. Officials said any further inquiries should be directed to that office. And seeing that with this dude right here doing something clearly that's out of pocket, it actually says under 16. I didn't see that at first. Very hefty charges. And the thing with me right here, bro, you could identify what you want to identify as, claim whatever you want to claim.
It's a monster. It's a monster.
Bro, we not finna do all this stuff when we talking about this right here. And for this to happen, you can't tell me that this person is moving logically in their brain, dog. You done already ruined somebody else's whole brain, something that they had going on. And then came with this nonchalant response to it, talking about, oh, I was young and didn't think that you still supposed to have the flow, instead of just going away and being quiet and still trying not to be famous and things.
Chingy.
You destroyed his life.
No,
for fun.
Adam, no, I
you
didn't.
And Sydney,
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You see, what goes around comes around. What you did, allegedly, is way worse than the rumor that was on Chingy. Or it could have been the truth. Who knows? But he said it was a lie. Which he, I'm pretty sure that's what he was supposed to say, being a rapper. But hey, man, Hollywood is weird. Real weird.
I just meant that because you were family, so I wanted you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean because I talk really bad.
People don't really understand.
So I want to act like I'm good when I'm really bad.
Life or career. It was just something. I was very young at that time. I was literally was only 19.
Well, you old now. You old now.
When
Shout out to Chingy.
I wasn't even 21 years old yet when that happened. I was young-minded. I started my transition at 15.
Break it down what happened with Chingy, because a lot of people are new and they're watching now in 2025. Exactly. So break it down for them and take it from the beginning. What happened? I know, but just be a little bit on it.
I'm gonna be real. I was young. I was 19. I was a backup dancer. You know a lot about that, Amber. We being backup dancers. So I was working for a show that was with Shauna the rapper, DTP. I was on tour with Shauna, and Chingy opened up for one of the shows. And I always had a big crush on Chingy. So the thing is, I wanted to get a picture, and he was very welcoming.
And then you posted it and lied to the world and told everyone.
Meaning Chingy was very welcoming and taking a picture with somebody who was admiring him for his craft and for his talent as an artist.
And that's why I say this right here, they don't want to put the details out. They said the kid. But this is what happens. All y'all be making excuses for this type of behavior.
Can't make no excuse for this one. Can't make excuse for this one. you know, the juvenile came out and said something. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe the mother probably went through the boy phone and seen this. The juvenile probably thought it was a woman until it happened. Probably was, you know, I don't know what happened. This is not cool at all.
Entertaining this nonsense. Ray J, Darius McCray. Man, y'all need to.
Oh, that's him. That's him. That's the dude. That's Carl Eddie Winslow. Man, he look different. Look at him. That's him. Boy, when that beard grow out, if they don't give him no razors up in that jailhouse, he gonna look like Rick Ross. Not Rick Ross. Too much close to my name. Santa Claus. Who he gonna look like? He gonna look like Santa Claus.
Wake up and get real, bro. This out of pocket. And like I said, I covered this because of the fact I said, hey, Chingy, dog got done wrong in this game, bro. Got something that messed him off, and he had to wear that as a complete lie.
Chingy do look like he be Chingy messing with that wingy. Chingy do like he didn't play with a wingy. But anyway, I don't know. I went there.
Completely false throughout his whole career. And then what happens? The same person came back and did something foul like this. I'm not shocked by it. I'm not surprised by it. There's clearly some type of mental issue there that people just act like they can't talk and speak about because it's going to offend some people. So people's feelings are going to get hurt. It's going to be this.
Who care? We don't care. I'm with you on this one, Big Ant. We don't care. Yeah. We don't care about their feelings getting hurt.
It's going to be that. Hey, man, you can do what you want to do. You can be who you are, but you need to be all the way clear of what it is when it comes to the facts of who you is with that type of behavior right there. And then once you go and do something like this, we need to address that as
ASAP.
Well, as we not entertaining that type of stuff when it comes to this right here. Ain't no excuses for that. Ain't no acceptance for that. Ain't no pass for that. You out of there, man. I'm gonna tell you like this right here. How many times you done did this right here before? How many times you done got down like this? How many times you done, just keeping this all the way 100, ain't thinking about nobody but they self. They can comfortably come in the camera after all them years and still be putting a smile on, acting like they entitled. They supposed to be next to the stars and things, and they voice need to be heard. And then if you don't want to give them a voice, he gonna say, oh man, you doing the phobia stuff and all this, man. Knock that stuff off, dog. When people show you they foul and dirty like that, and they'll get down and they ain't got nothing productive to offer, nothing positive to offer.
He got something to offer when they put him up on that yard. When he get on that prison yard, he gonna have something to offer.
It's just them trying to get a check and make their name and fame go up. You got to just call it for what it is, bro. I would never sit down and talk and do an interview with dude. I wouldn't, none of that, because you ain't nothing but a foul person. If you was just this person that you living like that, being honest with yourself, ain't bothering nobody, ain't trying to use nobody's name or fame to do you, bro. That's how you want to live your life.
Right, we ain't got no problem with the way you live your life. Nobody, if you want to live your life a certain type of way, more power to you. Nobody got no problem with that. But when you doing stuff like this, that's the problem. Because now you make all the rest of your peers in your community look bad. You know, this is bad.
Right, but that ain't what you did. And then you kept it going. You kept attaching yourself to it. Hey, we just want to call that side of it out. Stay on your pivot. We got more coming. Y'all to be, we ain't talking.
That's my boy, Big Ant the Spokesman. Let me send y'all over there. This is my boy right here, man. Let me send y'all to his channel. Hold up. Let me send y'all over there, man. Urban Politicians. Y'all go over there and subscribe to my boy, Big Ant the Spokesman. Stay on your pivot at all times. But anyway, man, yeah, that's all bad right there, man. That's all bad. That's crazy. When you do stuff to people and they come back around you worse. They say when you point your finger, you got a few more pointed back at you. So, yeah, man, it's all bad for him, man. It's all bad. Party's over. Somebody, either he, you know, like I say, man, Hollywood is weird. They find a way to come get you. They'll find your weakness and sit it right in front of you. You like to smoke that rock, they'll put that rock right in front of you with that pipe. And they give you a flicker, one of them lighters with that, you know, the one that don't work. They'll put one in right in front of you. But anyway, man, leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Share the videos. Compton Ricc, Compton Ricc Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Ricc TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.